Excellent, excellent, excellent. I've got you right where I want you. You clicked on the video. I got you. Welcome. Don't leave, because we are about to go on one man's journey to go in 30 days on a weed detox. No long talk, let's cut straight to it.
To the Esoteric Coaching Channel, you are now watching a 30 Days Without Weed video with daily updates, documentary style. Make sure to like and subscribe. Get ready, because let's go. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to the video. So as you guys heard earlier, this is going to be a 30 Days Without Weed video, but I'm documenting myself as I go through the journey. So I just ended day one, and let me tell you, I smoked weed yesterday at like 9 a.m. and decided like at 10 a.m. by suggestion by my friend that I was going to stop. And that whole day I felt groggy. That whole day I felt depressed. The day I woke up, still lightweight, a little bit depressed, still a little bit groggy and very sleepy.
What I will say is the first day that you decide to quit weed, you want to be as busy as possible. Make yourself as occupied. I know this whole coronavirus thing is going on right now. It's kind of hard, but whatever you can do to get out of your house and just be occupied, something to occupy your mind. The first day especially, you definitely want to not be like left with your thoughts alone, right? The more idle you are, the less busy you are, the less you have going on, the more likely you are to just relapse and, you know, smoke again, right? So first and foremost, right, within the first day, ask yourself, why is it that you want to quit? What is the reason, underlying issue that you're currently having with weed that would make you want to quit it, right? If weed is so beneficial to your life at the current state in wherever you are, why would you want to quit it? Why do you want to quit? Is it the money? You are spending too much money on it? Is it affecting your motivation to go to the gym? So once you have that, plus being occupied and busy, especially within the first day, it'll set the precedence to actually go through with your 30-day detox. Of course, as well, water. Water will definitely be your best friend throughout this whole process. Another quick tip, right quick, is anytime the thought of smoking weed arises, think of something else. Instead of saying, I'm not going to smoke weed, I don't want to smoke weed, say something along the lines of, I'd rather drink water. I'd rather go for a walk. I'd rather spend time with my kids. I'd rather spend time with my girlfriend, or something to that effect, right? Don't focus your mind on the weed. Say something else to counteract the actual thought of weed, right? So don't say I'm not going to smoke weed. Don't say I don't want weed, because when you say that, your brain is still focusing on the weed. Instead, say like, I want to go for a walk. I want to drink water. I'd rather drink water, right? Stuff like that will help you deter your thinking from smoking again.
But I do feel good, and let me tell you why, and here's what you need to do. You need to go exercise. You need to go eat healthy and exercise, because that will release endorphins and you'll feel so much better. When I went to the gym and when I trained jiu-jitsu, I came home and I felt amazing. So I know
that's part of staying busy.
Keys to quitting weed is by finding other ways to get high. And I already exercise and stuff, but you want to release those endorphins, you want to maybe fast.
We're trying to get high on life. Get high on life. Life. Get high on life. Not the ganja all the time.
You don't know me. You're not God. You're not God.
Right? If you are currently someone who doesn't really have a weed problem, or isn't, you wouldn't say you're addicted to it, I would say avoid smoking daily. Because the daily aspect of weed is what makes it harmful and what makes it no longer beneficial to your life. So tops in a week, I say 3 times out of the week should be max. Think about it, right? If someone was drinking alcohol 3 or 4 times, or even 5, or even daily, you would think they have an issue. So weed, although not as harmful and a bit more beneficial, doesn't make sense to be drinking it every day. It's like drinking coffee every day. Once you start using it too much, you need more of it to get the same effect, because you now have a higher tolerance, right? Which means more money. Money. Yeah, so.
To kind of get rid of some of the toxins in your body. Just do whatever you have to do to make the first couple days easier, because the first week is going to be the toughest. So that's it for day 1. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, day 2 of not smoking weed. Woke up this morning, already had vivid dreams. After 1 day of not smoking, my dreams are already lucid and vivid. I've had no vivid dreams for the past 90 days of smoking, so the fact that after only 1 day of not smoking, my dreams are already back to normal, that's pretty intense.
Okay guys, day 4 of not smoking. As you can tell, my voice is gone. Hungover as fuck. And I just want to check in to say, I really miss smoking when I'm hungover, because it just makes everything feel way better. And right now, I'm dying, and this is a test that I'm gonna pass. But halfway through the first week, so gotta keep going, stay strong. All right guys, day 12 of not smoking. I am in beautiful Lake Tahoe right now, having a great time with my friends. Check this out. I've been surrounded by weed all weekend. It has been a struggle, but my willpower is staying strong. I'm actually with my roommate Sang. He's a great guy, but he's been seeing me go through a lot of depression. I was a night where I stayed at my house and I was laid in bed for 3 hours. But luckily, if you have friends like Sang and friends like Nick, what they'll do is they'll make you get outside. They'll make you get outside and they'll make sure you stay good, because if you don't have a good support system, you can do it, but it's a lot harder.
Exactly.
If you have someone like this guy who doesn't allow you to give up, someone like this guy who doesn't push you or force you to do anything, you're gonna be good. All right, so that's today's update. I'll see you guys soon.
So telling someone that you want to quit weed is also another way to further give you incentive to continue, right? And also, let's say for example, let's say you relapse. What is the repercussion for relapse?
Hi.
More quiet time.
What?
More quiet time.
More quiet time? Alright, bye-bye.
What is something that you will end up doing as a result of you relapsing, right? Let's say you end up smoking, okay? So what is the consequence to your action? A lot of times when we don't have a consequence or a negative to that action, you will continue to do it as is, right? A lot of times we're more motivated by pain than the reward, right? If someone said, I'll give you $100 if you lick the floor, you may or may not do it. But if someone says, lick the floor or I'll kill your mom, you know, you more than likely that pain overrides the action of doing it, right? So tell someone that you want to quit weed so that they hold you accountable, and is there a way that you can give yourself a consequence whenever you end up relapsing? Because more than likely you won't just quit in one shot, right? It's just understandable. Relapsing and recovering from addiction is not a linear process. It's like a up and down type of thing. So will you donate $20 to a charity? Will you go to volunteer somewhere anytime you relapse? What is the consequence that you can attach to your weed use when you end up smoking again? If you end up smoking again, because fingers crossed.
What's up guys? End of day 12. I believe I said day 12 on the other one was day 11, but I want to share a story with you guys. So today a girl that I kind of wanted to be hanging out with hit me up today to hang out with her, but she was like, hey, do you want to come over and smoke a bowl with me? And I said, you know what, I'm not smoking weed right now. I'm down to come hang out and just chill with you. And she actually told me that she doesn't feel comfortable being high around me when I'm sober. So I told her, well, you know what, I'm not going to smoke. So I thought that was very interesting, that people might come in your life and almost make a rule that if you're not smoking, that they won't hang out with you. And that's going to happen a lot in life, where people aren't going to feel comfortable with the fact that you're sober when they're smoking or when they're drinking or when they're doing whatever, and it has more to do with them than you. So just a word of advice, if that happens to you, don't take it personal, don't give up. Because I was tempted to go, you know what, maybe I should just smoke because I've wanted to hang out with smoke for a while, but I'm not going to give up who I am or change who I am to fit somebody else's life, because there's plenty of other people out there that want to be hanging out with me just for being me. So stay strong guys. I can't believe I'm almost done with 2 weeks. I'm going to keep going strong. Alright guys, day 16 of no cannabis, no bud. And I want to give you guys an update. So I've been having the most crazy vivid dreams of my life, almost nightmarish at times. I'm running away or hiding or jumping over things or getting the girl. It's just very intense and very real. Sometimes I wake up with anxiety, or sometimes I wake up excited or sweating, just because it just feels like it's real life. And I did some research and I found out that people who smoke cannabis, some of them, what happens is it like reduces your amount of REM sleep. So when you decide to stop, your body tries to catch up on all that REM sleep and releases more, you have more REM sleep than usual, therefore making your dreams more vivid, more lifelike. But it says after 3 weeks it should subside. I mean, I'm on day 16, so it's starting to tail off a little bit, but we'll see in 5 more days if these dreams are still happening. But I'm feeling pretty good. Depression is kind of subsiding a little bit, anxiety subsiding a little bit. Besides that, things are going pretty well. I'll check on you.
So that sleep aspect is very crucial. If you don't get enough sleep, you will definitely end up smoking more, right? Because that's the solution that you usually or used to use in order to fall asleep very vividly, right? So 2 things: melatonin supplement to help you produce more melatonin or have more melatonin currently in your body, right? And then also blue light blocking glasses, which will help suppress your cortisol production and facilitate the increase of melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone in your body that lets you know that it's time to go to bed, that you should sleep, right? But one of the things that affects it is the lack of melatonin as a result of you using the herb marijuana, right? And also your phone. Get into the habit of having a 30-minute phone curfew. If you don't have the blue light blocking glasses, have a 30-minute phone curfew, or ideally just get the blue light blocking glasses. The blue light blocking glasses will allow you to still use your phone, and what also will prevent the blue light from the phone and the lights in your house from affecting your ability to sleep deeply, right? So melatonin supplement and blue light blocking glasses. Those 2 things will be linked in the description of this video.
Alright guys, end of day 19 here. Still have not touched anything, but today was a very stressful day, and this is the first day I've actually craved like weed intensely. Not like
I need to smoke, I need to smoke. So I'm like, wow, like I never noticed that when you're really stressed out or you're really sad, depressed, you just kind of go for that because it's just an easy fix. Like, you're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm just gonna be done, and I'll think about it. When you don't have it, you have to linger, you have to work through it, you have to obviously breathe through it, whatever you gotta do. But it's just, today was the first day I really wanted it. My dreams though have actually calmed down since a couple days ago. They're no longer super intense, no more like super vivid REM sleep. I'm still having dreams, obviously, and I can remember them. They're just not waking me up in the middle of the night sweating, anxiety, and that kind of stuff. So that's a good thing, but we'll see what the next 11 days entails. What's up, guys? Guess what? Guess what? It's officially been 3 weeks without cannabis, and you know what's funny? It hasn't been that hard. Yeah, I've had a little bit of like dreams were pretty crazy for a while, depression hit me for a little bit, but I haven't been overeating, haven't had crazy munchies. I've still been dieting and losing weight, been feeling pretty good. I haven't missed it too much yet, as of yet. There's obviously days like when I was hungover would have been really nice, when I felt sick and had a stomach ache. Those are when like, oh, having that kind of holistic medicine would have been helpful. And you know, for those watching, I just want to know that I'm not against weed. I just choose not to because it affects me socially. I get quiet, I'm not a social, and I want to get out there, I want to meet more people, and I just don't want to do that when I smoke. I like just kicking it by myself, watching movies, or you know, chilling.
It also affects your motivation, especially if you're doing it often. It just affects your ability to want to do more things, right? Let's say you have a current 9 to 5, right? But then you also want to increase like your income. Maybe you want to get a side hustle, or eventually have your side hustle become your actual full source of income. But if you're constantly high and you're also spending that time, that limited time after work with your weed, then you don't have the energy or the desire to even like progress forward and do other things, right? A girl can waste your time, weed can waste your time. So after that 9 to 5 or 8 to 4 or 11 to 6, whatever it is, after sleeping and chilling for a little bit and getting food, you only have so much time to actually like start working on your side hustle or your other source of income, right? So your weed use can deter you from, you know, becoming more and increasing your current income, right? So you can pay off debt so that you can have an emergency fund, and so you can ultimately buy a car outright or a house down payment, stuff like that. So that's one of the things that we can do if you use it too much, right? And oftentimes, if you've already begun abusing weed, it's hard for you to go back to just using it recreationally or using it responsibly. So that's why I say, if you haven't already started, don't use it more than two or 3 times a week max, right?
Laying on the couch resting. So that's the reason why I chose to stop. But it's been officially 3 weeks, so I'll check with you guys in a couple days and see how I feel then. All right, guys, day 25 of not smoking weed. Feeling fucking amazing. Things have been pretty easy. Like I said, piece of cake now. Once I got over the hump, once the dreams started calming down, depression kind of went away, hunger's been okay. Feeling amazing. I feel like the next 5 days have been a piece of cake, and I think that last time I was able to go 55 days before I relapsed or whatever. I think this time I'm gonna go longer because I just haven't had any urge whatsoever to smoke. Been having so much fun with life that I just haven't cared, and I've been relaxing either way. Like, you know, I don't feel like I'm missing out. Like last time I felt like I was missing out. I mean, people around me aren't smoking either, so it's been pretty easy. So for day 25, feeling amazing. See you guys in a couple days. What's up, guys? So it's day 28. It's been officially 4 weeks without weed. I can't believe there's only 2 days until the end of this 30-day documentary. I might keep going if I do a 60-day update. But you know, the craziest part is of course this happens today. It's been 4 weeks, and today I had the biggest urge to smoke more than any other day, more than the first week, more than the second week, and that's because of stress. My job today was super stressful. I feel like there's a lot going on right now, and I'm just very stressed out. And the first thing I thought about in the car was, hey, I want to smoke because I want to release this tension. I don't want to have to deal with it. I just want to do something, get over with. And then, you know, the only option I have was like drink. It's like, I don't want to drink. I don't want to get drunk. It's a Wednesday. I have to work tomorrow. I can't be hungover. So this is the first day I've ever wanted to really smoke. It hasn't been like this itch or I'm not gonna go do it, but it was the first time I've like actually like really considered it for a second, thought about it. And
once you get to this point of like weed usage, or you've gone like 3 weeks or 2 weeks, you start to forget about why you wanted to quit in the first place, right? Honestly, if you want to abstain from weed for a while, I recommend going the full 30 days without weed, and then after you've gone 30 days, you'll get a better or a clearer perspective on whether or not you can continue smoking weed, right? But like 2 weeks is not enough time. Think about it. How many years and how often have you been smoking weed up until now? And now you only want to go 2 weeks without it? You need a larger sample size to really understand and really see the positives and the negatives that weed is bringing into your life for the most part, right? So that was a 30-day detox, essentially, some things to expect. If you want to know how to detox, like the specific methods, like intermittent fasting, apple cider vinegar, lots of water, exercise, how to like detox, maybe pass a drug test, whatever you have coming up, links in the cards, the description, and pinned comment. Also, you want to quit weed forever or for just a tolerance break, and you want to know the full breakdown on how to do that, resources are in the link. Resources are linked in the description of this video. So God bless, much love, peace and joy. Namaste. Always remember, if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. And too much of any good thing is good for nothing. Alright, my G, deuces.
I'm still fighting with myself, I feel drained. Staring in the mirror, all I see is pain. Loss after loss, I'm just waiting for a game. Gave you my heart, I got it.